What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for B Fixed at Daytona. And as you can see right here, there are 450 people registered for this race. Now, why is that? I have absolutely no idea. Well, I guess you know why. It's because it's the first B Fixed of the week at Daytona. I thought that there was going to be one 2 hours ago, but this is the first hour because we're on daylight savings time here in Central United States. So this is it. This is the first one. And honestly, now that I think about it, we might not even make top split. 450 people. We were at 50-30 rating. This is just for fun. I could not care any less. If we die, we die. But I just needed some content. I didn't really record much last week. This week's going to be a lot of Milwaukee C Open. So I figured I should record one of these, and if we die, we die. But it should be fun. Pretty straightforward, 30 laps. I guess kind of depends what car number we are, what the plan is. Ordinarily, I kind of say either A, I'm going to hang at the very back and not pass anybody until they start dying, which is pretty standard for iRacing officials at plate tracks, or I've honestly had decent enough luck lately, just kind of trying to qualify my best run in the front five or six-ish, front couple rows, staying out of the mess that happens behind, and just kind of hopefully survive to the end. So we'll have to wait and see what actually happens, how this plays out. But if there are going to be 500 people in here, we're going to be looking at, like 20 splits, 20 splits of 25 cars, which is insane. But hey, I guess that's what you get when open officials, or not open officials, just officials go to plate tracks. So um, good thing, I guess, that C Fixed. I guess there is no C Fixed this week, so maybe that's why B Fixed is so popular. Because well, there is C Fixed, but it's at Milwaukee. So maybe that's part of the deal, is that there is no C Fixed. People usually flock to C Fixed at plate tracks. It's such a low barrier of entry and obviously pretty low skill. So this is kind of the next lowest thing that has cautions, at least. Obviously, like ARCA and Gen 4. Well, maybe Gen 4 is Gen 4 C class. ARCA definitely doesn't have cautions, so plate tracks there are absolutely nuts. But yeah, I guess we'll wait and see. Um, I am, like I said, going to be running a lot of C Open this week. You'll probably see at least one or two on this channel. I'm going to record all the ones that I do, but if they're boring or we get wrecked or don't run well or whatever, you won't see it. But hopefully you'll see one or two good ones at least. I'd love to get a win there. Obviously, it's one of my home tracks here in the state of Wisconsin, but I've never won there. It is one of 3 pavement tracks that I've raced on in the sim, which is a lot. I've raced just about everywhere, most of them, all but very few of them I've raced on. And that's one of 3 I haven't won at. That one, Auto Club in Talladega. So we're still trying to get the Talladega one checked off in Carb Cup. Every chance we get, Belsky's doing everything he can to help me. Still 10 years later, he could win one in 2 minutes if he wanted to, but it's not so easy for me. So we're still trying to get that one checked off. And Auto Club, obviously, with the future of that track kind of up in the air still, what it's going to become. That one's a little bit tougher. It's not appearing on very many schedules, so that one might not get done. But I'd love to get Milwaukee off the table here. Well, I think we have a really fast truck this week that I built for C Open / RTP. So we'll give that several whirls, but we're going to turn our attention now in the next minute to B Fixed, which is going to push 550 people in it, which is, again, like 22 splits, which is insane. Could you imagine being at, I don't know, 3K rating here is going to be like 5th or 6th split at best, which is crazy. 5,000, I don't think we're going to make top split at 5,000 exactly. If we do, we're going to be at the bottom of it. It would not surprise me at all if there were a bunch of 5K pluses in this and we end up 2nd split, which is crazy to even think about. But I guess that's what we got. So I am going to jump in Discord, I guess I didn't think about, just in case anybody was joining us. I don't think anybody's joining us, but just in case. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Session launching shortly. 563 looks like our number, which is insane. I'm going to definitely have to check the results of how many splits we ended up with and what they looked like after we're done. Assuming, of course, that I make it to the end. If we die immediately, I'm not going to stick around for another 45 minutes, wait for them to do pacing and all that shit, and then just to see what the results are. I'll check later. But I'd like to make it to the end. I'd like to get in top split. At the bottom of top split would be good, and I'd like to make it to the end. Let's see if we made it in top split here. We'll know immediately. Are there any big names? What's the SOF? If it's above like 5,300, then we're probably in top split. Bendy Bafford, Alec Martinez is here. Hoff is here. Derek Kraus, Swearinger, Dylan Holland, good buddy of mine. Garrett Smithley, we don't really like him as much. Patello's in here. We might not have made top split. Nick Olson's in here and Zach Hudson. So if this is the SOF and there's 6,500 is in here, either there's a whole split of 6,500 plus guys, which wouldn't really surprise me that much, or we, just ended up at 6,400. Yeah, I mean, if 6,400 didn't get you in top split, that's going to be an insane top split. But at the same time, that wouldn't surprise me all that much. There are a bunch of great drivers that love plate racing way more than I do. So we're either in top split or second split. Not that it matters, but it's a plate track. A lot of egos here, a lot of aggressive guys. So I guess we're just going to kind of hang out. I don't know. Maybe we'll start in the back. I don't really have a plan here. We must be number like 15 at best here, maybe 20. I don't know how many cars are going to end up in the split. Probably 20 to 25. Maybe a couple more than that. 26, 27. We'll see here in about 2 seconds. But what do we got? We are number 19 out of 26. Okay, well that's interesting. As usual, I mean, for a plate track here, I have literally 0 laps. We shouldn't need a green flag pit stop. 0 laps for me. If we're 19, car number 19 out of 26, we're just going to start the back. I don't care. I've raced with Nathan and Lyons. We've seen that in this channel before. Good guy. Diced for the lead here in B Fixed maybe last year. Dylan Holland, of course, good guy we've seen a lot. Kraus, of course, everybody knows Derek Kraus. Alec Martinez, we've raced a lot. Ben Bafford, we've raced a lot. So we go way back with a lot of these guys, or at least pretty far back. But I have relatively high hopes that we can get this done here. I bet you that Patello is streaming. Nick Olson, we've raced with a lot in leagues and stuff. He's a really nice guy. Good to see him. So as usual, we'll just kind of hang out, try to help the people that we like and that deserve a little bit of a break from me for whatever reason. But yeah, should be good. Good split. Looks like a lot of fast drivers, a lot of guys with big egos, like I said, though. So
That's a good stack.
stay clear from the 7. I warned the whole field. So I guess yeah, we'll play this by ear. Hopefully they get aggressive and crash at some point, and then second to that, hopefully we're not in it, because I think they're going to crash. But knowing me, you that know me on plate tracks, I will be in it. So we will try to avoid that. See how that plays out. Try not to lose the draft or anything crazy. 30 laps isn't too terribly long a race. It'll be pretty quick if it goes green, about 25 minutes. But I don't think we're going green, so I doubt we'll have to worry about that. We don't really need the SR, so we'll just hang out here and admit defeat here as far as the queue time. We'll click the button, get ready to rock and roll. Looks like we already got some non-qualifiers here and Thomas Reed. Let's see who else goes out there. All Division 1. So, like I said, 6,500 for Ben here. It wouldn't surprise me if this was top split. However, it would equally not surprise me if this was second split. I mean, I could totally see a whole field of 6,500 plus here for the first race of the week. So I don't know why people put so much stake in the plate tracks. It's kind of a crapshoot. I mean, there is skill to it. People like Alex obviously have skill and are really good at, and then there are people like me that are obviously not good at in the slightest. But you still look at those people and you still gotta have things go right and fall in your lap a little bit to be in position. A lot of non-connections yet. Looks like 4 of them at least, 4 or 5. Yeah, 4 non-connections yet. Swearinger is still having qual issues, looks like. So 4 non-connections at this point would be very interesting as far as the field size and who's all here and whatnot. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah, what else is new? We're going to have Pickup Cup, I think, Friday or Saturday. We're going to run Pickup Cup and B Fixed as a kind of a group after the Xfinity and Cup races, respectively. I don't remember which night we're doing which, but we sorted it out already. And then the rest of the time this week is going to be basically as many C opens as I can stand to cram in myself. If I get sick of them, then that's obviously going to change that. But the plan right now is to try to run one every night. I'm not doing something else. So tomorrow night I have plans, but I'm going to run one late. Wednesday night have plans, going to run one late. Thursday night is probably going to be pro practice. We'll again probably run one late. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Friday night, we'll see what time we get done with the other thing. I don't remember what it's called. Pickup Cup or B Fixed. We'll see what time that happens. But that's going to be the opposite. Still nobody joining us to spot or anything. Come hang out, so that's fine. So yeah, we'll see how this all shakes out as far as the scheduling, but I anticipate I should be easily able to run. Derek Kraus got 3x on his Q lap at Daytona. How is that possible? I like Derek. He's a pretty good guy. I've known him kind of before he was on the NASCAR circuit from the local SLM thing. Um, Decent guy. He has a reputation on iRacing for wrecking stuff, but again, that's a lot of guys. William Byron was the same way, and he just won his 5th race last week of the season. So, but what I'm saying is there's going to be a lot of C Open recording at Milwaukee this week. Again, if I just win the first one, that'd be great. To win the first one, get it over with, be done. But whether that happens, I don't know. I'd like to think that we have a shot at that, but that's probably unlikely. But you don't know until you try. I think we have a pretty good piece. It's like a 120 lap race. It's a pretty long race, but the hope is that we can get one on the board, get a win, and check that off kind of the to-do list from my career of pavement tracks that I've won at. So, excuse me, got the hiccups as I usually do talking. Let's see what Lyons puts down for his second lap. He's usually a pretty fast qualifier around here. Didn't pick up that much. He's right in the thick of it. It's 4/100ths of a second from 1st to 5th, but only 4th right now on the board. Don't think anybody else is gonna have time to go out if they haven't yet. You got about 15 or so seconds to get a first lap in. Make sure you have time for a second lap. So right now we're gonna slide in 21st, which is great. A couple of guys still non-connections that would be behind us, so we're only gonna have about 3 cars behind us at this rate. Cool with me. Yep, so nobody else has started a first lap, so looks like 7 cars are going to qualify. Here comes Zach Hudson, he's in. I would expect Nick to jump in here shortly. I'm not sure if he just got caught up participating in another race or what, but should be here momentarily. Derek is going to be the only instance it looks like of this Q session. Rules are the same rules as usual. 81-degree track temp, which doesn't really matter here. 3 sets of tires, which should be plenty. I guess we'll just stick them on if we ever have to come in for damage or whatever. If we're at the back anyways, we'll come in, top it off with fuel. Why not? In case we get a million green, white checkers, which I don't think you can even get. You can only get 3, right? So shouldn't be a factor, but if we get a caution at lap 10 and we're not in it, might as well come and top it off. So looks like we are going to roll off from 21st. Nick Olson did connect right the last second, so 21st, all 26 of us now in the session. We're ready to rock and roll. Who do we have to send messages to? No, that's the wrong button. Ben Bafford, good guy. All right. I guess we only have 2 sets of tires because you start with 1, obviously. Duh. It's nice of Dylan and Ben and Alec to respond to those. Nice guys. Godspeed is correct. Good paint scheme on Hoff's car as usual. He usually has some good schemes. Nick has not responded behind us, but it's fine. I guess he's next to us, actually. There's Nick. Hi, Nick. All right, how many are we waiting on here? 30 seconds. So I guess the goal is kind of just survive. If we have a nice clean race, I think we should get a couple freebies. They'll wreck at some point. It's just whether or not we're involved in it or pick up any kind of damage or whatnot. So that's kind of the minimum goal, is not to die. And then after that, it's all about having the fun, which it's always a blast to race here. I'm just A, not very good at it, and B, usually die. So it's for fun. It's a little bit of warm up for later in the week when I'm going to have hopefully several guys be able to join me in one. Should be fun. I think that pickup cup is at Charlotte this week. I don't remember exactly, but that seems to ring a bell. Alright. Get all formed up here, get caught up to the pace car. Again, not going to need to pit under green, so we'll only worry about that if we end up getting a yellow or a wreck or something here. Alright, down to second gear. Let's hope we can at least get up to speed, get strung out a little bit, find a spot in line before they wreck. The most dangerous is right on the restart when you're all tucked up and can't see. Someone misses a shift, makes it 3 wide, whatever, and you wreck immediately when everybody's stacked up. That's the most dangerous time. I mean, they're all dangerous. It's Daytona, but that's when you can really get crashed and pile into a full speed when you can't see. So we are just about ready to go here. As usual, I only have about 20 cars on my cars you can see thing. I should probably turn that up, honestly. It doesn't really hurt the FPS that much to have another 10 or so, but we'll think about changing the graphics later. But for now, we'll just have to worry about the cars around us. A couple will pop in and out, but we'll be okay still. Should be okay. People will call out if there's wrecks anyways, and probably scream and complain and swear at other people for causing them and blah blah blah. Usual plate track iRacing stuff. But anyways, thank you for coming to this race. Here we go, pace cars in, let's get it. Heading towards the back, as am I, kind of not intentionally though. Get up here behind Nick, just kind of ride for now. Don't mind being up on this higher line if it gets us to the kind of sort of last car in line-ish. That'll be fine by me. Don't mind riding. Certainly for about 20 laps at least, I don't mind riding. So 21 Hudson trying to come up here. We'll just kind of make sure he has a space to go. Alright, so we're back to third to last. We'll tell those behind us, and then 4-car Daniel will drop back, so not sure if he stayed in the draft or not, but we're definitely safe for the moment here. 21 making 3 wide on Nick if he wants to go nuts. Nick's going to just let him have it here at this point. They're diced a little bit. People start to drop back now.
Watch out, we're going 3 wide for last.
Oh, come on, Nick. You know you got to go. 8-car just about cleaned everybody out there on the rejoin. Curtis. We all made it. Gave each other space. Again, most important thing here, knowing that there's going to be probably a caution at some point in the wreck and the restart, keep your car clean. That's your best shot. Racing's all well and good, track position's great, but you know, if you have track position with some damage, you're going to get eaten up by anybody that has a clean car. So that's the most important thing, is keeping those on it. I'd like to just find a spot in line here that's not where we are. Jumping out of line.
Thank you.
Safe spot to hang here behind Nick as long as we can see, because there's nobody immediately in front of him and nobody behind us, so we should be able to just ride and hang out and stay tucked up here, in theory. We're going to leave Hoff alone on the inside of the Valvoline car a couple rows ahead. It's J-Bo and whoever the 8 car is there going up to the top. Looks like in front of Hoff is Dylan Holland, former JKR member, awesome guy, fabulous guy, great road racer as well, super funny guy. kind of moving around here, seeing how runs are built. Again, not really trying to take them anywhere, just trying to feel how the momentum builds and what this plate package is like. 'Cause it's been a while since I've raced it. Obviously, didn't race Talladega in the spring, so I don't even remember if I ran in the spring at Daytona, but even if I did, that was 6 months ago now. So just getting back up to speed slowly, remembering kind of what this package is all about, how the runs build, how the side works, that type of stuff.
Me when that,
Yep, here we go. Here comes some of the egos and aggression coming out on lap 6, and we didn't even have a crash. Wait until we have a crash.
All your momentum hitting me is going to make me hit him harder and wreck everybody.
Looks like they're getting feisty up there, multiple wide, multiple rows. Again, we kind of got nobody behind us here again. So give us a nice easy out to just stop as hard as we can, pick up the pieces. Still kind of a cluster though. Cluster around. If the 4 wants to go, that makes it easy for us to just kind of stay in last and follow whatever line he ends up in. So autism awareness, that's a cool scheme. Lifted right there as I was jumping in behind him. Obviously with a similar idea to what I've got. Cool paint scheme though. Big lift there.
Get that fucking tail on there.
It's also pretty hard to train your brain because theoretically you should just drag the brakes to slow down a little bit in this car. You want to keep the restricted plate, you want to keep your foot on the pedal.
Rip
Someone
Timothy
out
J.
there
Moore.
looks like Timothy from second place. Maybe Nathan was involved in that. Not free wide up there, so he's got to be careful. But anyways, what I was saying, you want to, in theory, drag the brakes here rather than lifting off the gas. 4 wide now, I'm on the apron, so it'll give us a little space here to sort this out. A little bit of a run, so we'll take it just to make sure we stay caught up with some momentum to the back of Dylan here, who's in front of us. Looks like most of them are going to get sorted out here. So yeah, it's just hard to train your brain on how to drive this race differently than you drive a normal race. So again, kind of nice to have the luxury of being the 19 car. We can just kind of hang out, even if we finish, right here, 24th, whatever. We'll lose, 50, 60, rather than being the 1 or the 2 or the 3 where we lose 150. So I'm cool with it. Hopefully, again, we can finish kind of just in the middle somewhere if we're just having a normal race, or if we get lucky, maybe we can get top 10 or even top 5 out of this if we're just in the right spots. But for now, nowhere to go but up. So happy riding. We lost that one guy that spun out, so eventually, if it stays green and white, he will get lapped. So. Still dicing up there 3 wide, which is fun, but dangerous. I understand that.
Gentlemen back here, get ready to hit the brakes.
It's pretty crazy, it sounds like. Alec and Ben
Man, you're blinking.
Someone's blinking up there, that's always not good.
Which one? One up here with me.
Still crazy up there.
Which one? You.
Smithly running the old flex tape car that he used to drive in the Xfinity Series. That's pretty cool. Again, not a big fan of him, but he's a guy, so used to league race with him a lot as well. Third distance there, 10 down, 20 to go. Still just cruising here. We have Dylan in front of us. He's someone I definitely know I can trust to not be an idiot, so a little bit more liberty to drive around him, not aggressively, but just kind of plan moves out, try stuff, test. See what happens when I do X. You know. Just gonna not take that run. There's a big lift, so thought he was gonna pull up in front of me. Worked out. Looks like 9 cars got some damage. This is Alec and Ben, I see. A little bit of damage in Alec's car. Not too bad though, could have just been a wall contact and they were all 3 and 4 wide perhaps. There's still 3 wide up there, so again, still have to be a little bit patient and careful with this. Looks like it's pretty easy to pass 3 or 4 cars. If you get a nice run, get some friends around you. We're not really working at that right now, but just notes. Of course, as you get to the end, everybody's going to be taking those runs. You're going to lift less, you're going to just fill holes more, so. There's a crash. I think just about everybody's going to survive. Some people definitely went through the grass and had some issues, but
Really,
I think everybody pretty much for the most part saved that.
Whoever that 23 car is, like, holy.
So I guess we'll just put some more fuel
I
in.
will never understand how when you see a wreck in front of you, you don't slow down.
Nicholas, I'm gonna need you to hit the brakes the next time there's a wreck, buddy.
I
Looks
really
like there
didn't
was
see it, I'm
incident
sorry.
there, so. We gotta let several cars pass, but thankfully, again, we made it through there without really any issue or anything, so. I don't know where 23 is. He was the pole sitter, I think, the 23. Garrett and I are gonna be at the very back. We were the last cars, so. So again, we got out of that one without damage. That's a good first start. 23 is all kinds of torn up, so that's going to be one that we're definitely faster than. Why check up?
I'm gonna need.
Oh, Malik Ray's here, or at least spotting for someone. Who's the 6? I don't see a 6.
He said no problem. He
Wesley.
doesn't have chat, and you're also from my end fine.
All right. Well, anyways, we're going to come to pit road
Oh, yeah.
here. Let's put some fuel in.
Sorry, Thomas, I couldn't see nothing, man. I was just about to push
Couple
you, bro.
stayed out, so no point in staying out to like get the lead or anything. We're going to be at best, 6, 7. Blue 19, stick some fuel in. No hurry to get out here, so we'll let some more guys go if they want to go.
Bro, 23, like, do we need some grip hacks? Because, like, you're, like, all over the place. How do you self-spin?
I mean, I bobbled like a foot, and I got 2 feet of net code. Sorry.
Guess we'll roll out here. Whatever. See what the tire wear was like. Not bad. 99 right sides through, third of the race, so that's pretty good. Easily be able to get caught up here. They're just leaving turn 4, so. Wonder if Jaber got any damage. Should be okay. Dylan should be okay. He was back here with us somewhere. Maybe just went through the grass and minor hit. Should be okay, most of the cars. Looks like we're going to be about 22nd, 23rd, somewhere in there. Maybe 23rd. So everything sorts out here. have been a couple of these. I won't speak too soon. It's obviously nice to miss the first wreck, but there have been a couple of these where I've had 0x on the last lap, gotten junked, and even if I got a good finish out of it just by surviving slightly more than everybody else, you still pick up the 4x. So it's pretty rare I get out of one of these play races with a 0x or even a half decent finish. So for whatever reason, it doesn't work for me, but we'll still hold on. We're halfway through this one. We still have a clean car. Weren't involved in that first wreck, which wasn't very big, but that'll kind of set the tone here, because now we're going to essentially have half a race. We're going to have a 15-lap shootout pretty much. So the aggression will go up, the desperation will go up, and we'll just have to kind of weather the storm as much as we can here. But I feel good about it. I feel good about us being able to slice up into the top 20 at the end if we have an opportunity to. Seem to figure out the draft decently well back here, but again, those blocks are going to come harder, and you're not going to have guys just lifting to stay in line. You're going to be taking runs, making holes where there isn't really one. So just got to keep that in mind. It will get crazy before it gets calm, I promise that. Looks like there aren't too many back there behind us coming up, so we might be down 2 or 3 total here. But we're ready to rack them and stack them. I didn't really see any on the pit road there that time, so maybe they're back rolling again, just catching up. So we'll see what kind of speed some of these damaged cars have, if there is any. All right, restart time. 15 to go, halfway, cross flags. Here comes Alec. See what kind of damage he's got again. John's pretty torn up as well. We can check up here for the concertina effect.
Hey, who's Audrey?
Get away though. Looks like Kraus didn't really fire. He's gonna have a hole though. Let's see we go. Dylan. Not sure if he's trying to go forwards or not. I'm not really. I'm just trying to get a nice spot line that will let me go one by one. I don't mind going hard for a little bit here. Might have some damage, which is why we're going by them on the outside without really trying. Perhaps. We'll see. Pretty clustery up here in front of us currently. A lot of cars and not a lot of space. Dylan's starting to come with us. Curtis is coming back again. Still 3 wide up with a couple rows in front. There they go again. Oh, this is going to be a big one. Sneak by on the outside here before he slides back up. Still wrecking some more.
That is the field, gentlemen.
God, they're still wrecking.
I don't know who's on the outside, but I just hooked my wheel to the right.
Alright, well,
Didn't fucking do anything.
this will be cool. We weren't in this one either.
Yeah, I felt like Netco.
Still early
I
though.
wasn't really close to you, but somehow we
We'll come back.
got hooked onto each other.
Come
I
back
think I
getting our
nailed
tour
like
off. Why
3
not?
different cars
Yeah, let's put
after
some
the
tires
policy
on.
came out. Jesus Christ.
We are clean though. I think a lot of cars are that may or may not have appeared to be.
Yes, sir, Garrett. Tried to pull it off here, but...
Alright, so we're up
fucking
somewhere
cars
around
suck
15th
with
now, I
them.
think, but we're gonna again come in,
Dude, the damage model's ass in
stick
these
some
cars.
tires on,
Straight ass.
see what happens.
Yep.
Gonna be a lot of broken cars, certainly with some damage, so.
Where's the 25 car at?
Please stop. Please stop, Dakota. Jesus Christ. Never mind.
Alright, tires going on.
Thank you
Pretty
for
much
that,
no reason
Dakota.
other than to waste some time. Got 2 sets, might as well. Probably won't matter, but whatever. We're just gonna stay again. Hang out here for a little bit. Let some people exit. A lot of broken cars there. A lot of cars with at least some damage. A lot of cars with heavy
Wesley,
damage
he's
for sure.
completing laps, he said.
Because that wreck went on
He's
forever.
aware
It went on from the start of the trial all the way to the exit of the trial almost. So again, lucky and thankful to get through that one. Should have decent enough speed here compared to a lot of these guys, but we'll still sit for a little bit and see how it shakes out. Probably only about 10 clean cars left, including myself. There goes Smithley. Zach. Looks like most guys are rolling out, so we will as well. Leave a couple in here to get some extra damage fixed. Pretty heavy damage on a lot of these cars, so. Tires that time, 99, 99 still. 99 left rear though, so starting to wear them out a little bit. Just barely considering we didn't run a lot of ground flight
That
laps.
was next year.
The one will be getting out the way immediately on the start. He's gonna jump below the apron. Obviously, he's gonna jump the start.
Stafford, how much damage did you get?
Like 49. I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Alright, so we're in a good spot. We're about 15th or so.
I think the 26, then what's the attention? I would have made it through.
God, they're almost right behind us. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, so they right hooked it and nearly killed me. I tried not to.
Alright.
I don't know if you just got that from the contact, if you made contact with Dakota Nathan, but you definitely now do not have the front bumper.
Alright, so it looks like potentially everybody behind us is like missing bumpers and power and stuff, so we're somewhere in the middle now, maybe 15th or so. But now the question is, do we try to push and stay on the back of this lead pack, or follow the back of the whole pack, or what do we want to do here? I guess we gotta get speed first and see who falls off, but again, we should certainly have more aero speed than probably all but 10 cars at most. So we'll see. We'll just follow someone fast. A couple of good guys right in front of us here. Ben's right in front of us. We'll see how bad his car is. I see he had less than a minute, so he's probably decent enough in the draft at least. So pace car's in, ready to
I gotta
go.
go in the pit.
One pulled off, everybody else kind of checked a little bit. See what happens here. One is all sorts of damage here, I see. I think we're going to try to push here for at least a little bit and see where we end up. See who falls off before we try to sort out. Nick's got no front end at all, and he's still semi up to speed, which is crazy. Ben has more damage than maybe he thinks. He can't quite suck up to those guys yet. Looks like there's a pretty much a damaged train there behind us. be safe to kind of ride here. If we ever get sorted out, I think we can pull away a little bit from that Nick train. Just gonna see if he's leading it. They're not going to be certainly as optimized as we are. But yeah, I can survive doing this still, so that's the tricky part, obviously. God, there are like no clean cars left here. It's crazy. Guess we'll just kind of stay on the bottom for now and see what happens. I guess we're like 4th or maybe 5th in line on the bottom, something like that. Not really anywhere to go here. Dicing like crazy. Wide here, off into the middle.
Ben, just push me, I don't give a shit. Go around me, I don't care. There. Holy fuck, Derek.
Alright, guess we'll do that. At a safe spot, safer spot perhaps. See what happens. Again, not a lot you can do. I mean, you're just making moves to make moves at this point. You're not going to go more than the row or 2 forwards at a time, so you're kind of just biding your time to find a hole eventually, but we'll see. Lap car coming up, you gotta be mindful of that.
That car. Hi.
Lap car's gonna bail out. Love to see that courtesy.
That's our apron, everyone.
We're gonna split the middle here and get hooked to the fence. We hit it pretty square with Nick though.
Are you guys fucking stupid?
There's Derek Cross being Derek
I was
Cross.
running on the apron. Some guy, I think it's the
All right,
10 car, just
thankfully,
came down and hit.
we hit it relatively square to the fence.
Oh, fucking Derek. Come on, buddy.
That was pretty wild, pretty Derek Kraus.
You almost had
Pretty
it
Derek Kraus. We'll see how bad the damage is here. I don't know what our idle is in this car. Probably
It's all over the
2,000.
place.
Oh, so we're down quite a bit if it's 2,000 now.
What do you mean I was all over the place? I was just riding on the apron.
Not you.
There you good bastard.
Oh. I think I pooped my pants a little.
Alright, so Vitals 2K, we're pretty down on power, but hopefully they can fix it up. That sucks. I mean, we're doing okay and that happens. It just sucks. Guy that doesn't have a clue what's going on. Everybody knows it. We are very broken. If we can only get to 140. Like I said, I don't know what our RPM is like, but we just lost a lot of power. Somehow hitting it basically square to the side, but I guess we hit right front kind of first. But if we're only doing 140, we are very broken. Very, very, very broken.
I'm just confused, Derek. Were you trying to be funny? You either fucked up being funny or what happened?
No, I was looking down and some kid that was way off the pace was on the apron and I hit him.
Oh shit, man.
Alright, well,
That's great, that's great.
Shambles, I'm afraid.
get it fixed. Best we can. Yeah, if we're down like 1,800, we're pretty screwed, so.
Tried to stay off you, Derek, but couldn't.
13 minutes from that. What the hell was that hit if that was 13
This
minutes?
is the worst server I've ever been in.
I mean, it's not pretty, but that's 13 minutes. You kidding me? What the hell did we hit? A moose? Nick's done. Not surprised. What the hell did we hit here? Let's rotate this puppy a little bit and see what the heck happened. So we're good, still good. Yeah, Nick just had to turn down. Got us pretty good. We got right front damage, but it's crazy that that's 13 minutes of damage. I mean, we didn't even hardly touch the nose at all, and that's 13 minutes. That's insane. So that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess technically we're still going, but we are so far off pace, we're going to need not only a bunch of yellows, but we're going to basically just ride around for the 2 laps here, green, white, checkered. That sucks. Hopefully we can salvage top 20 out of this. I know a lot of cars have crashed out, but yeah, I don't know what to do with this. We're going to just need another big wreck, basically, is the hope. Because if we're that broken, we are not going anywhere. So make sure we can leave pit road here when the time comes. We get about roughly 2 minutes done. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, we're going to be 20th or so, but hopefully we can get another big wreck, eliminate 2 or 3 more cars, and then just kind of survive. What a mess of a race this has been, though. Right around, hope we don't blow up at this point. I'm trying to. My side swiped the fence and got 13 and a half minutes of damage.
No, you're good. I'm trying to get a little bit around.
I don't think there's any helping me. When you side swipe the damage and lose 400 RPMs, you're pretty dicked anyways.
Hey Derek, can you catch the field crews in? Oh, I'm gonna put.
Still 20th. Hope for a crash. It's gonna be a green white checkered, but not. It's just a natural 2 to go, not green white checkered. So if we don't get lapped, we might be okay, but we'll see. Get a little bit of a push here from Tim. Try to get him up there before they go green. One blown up there. Alright, so back to 20th. Woo. 2 to go, we won't get lapped. Hope for a big crash and then 3 attempts at the green white checker, 3 big crashes. That's our only shot. What a dumb damage model and a dumb series and everything else that comes with stupid plate racing. You miss the first 2, you get absolutely molested in the 3rd one, and the car gets killed. And it's great. Oh my goodness gracious. Pretty sad, but hey, I said I want top 20. I think we're going to finish 20th, so I guess I can't complain too terribly much. Maybe they'll crash on the last lap here and we'll get 2 or 3 freebies that way, but white flag it is. We are very slow. Less than 150 now that we've lost all draft. So top 21 is secured. I think 21 was Derek and he blew up, so we're probably top 20 secured. Come on, give me one here. As the 19 car, can I finish 19th, please? Can we crash at the end? Although if they crash now, they're probably far enough ahead that they'll be able to get going again before I catch them, which is really embarrassing. But, you know.
Oh, he's pulling him back.
Looks like they're side by side up at the front. Dylan's up there. That's cool. Hopefully Dylan can grab the top 3, maybe even win it. Looks like it's over now. Winner is Nicholas, it looks like. Yeah, just barely. Close race.
Sorry, Daniel. I was pushing heart attack. I had damage from earlier.
Looks like Perrin did crash, but not
You're all
fast
good.
enough. Looks like they crashed after the line, so.
You didn't get a penalty either, right?
Only the
I
one
didn't
4X. It's going to be a P20. Which sucks, but. Again, maybe I didn't make the right pit call, pitting all those times, but damned if you do, damned if you don't. P20. Very, very boring race. It looks like the whole field there, I guess it was green, white, checkered, but 18 cars within a second. It's pretty crazy for a lead pack, so. I still don't really know how we got 13 minutes of damage from that hit. If it's, a couple, fine. If the car is damaged and performance down, fine. 13 minutes from a sideswipe. I mean, I don't care how much you sideswipe a wall. 13 minutes is crazy. So that was top split, 5,300. Cool. So that's cool to see. Lost 42 iRating, under 5K. Lost 0.12 SR because we are just hemorrhaging SR in every single series, which is whatever. Doesn't matter. Ben did finish last, 123 down on the iRating. Lucky for him, it was pretty strong SOF. Just a 4X for us. Derek Kraus going to Derek Kraus. Same old, same old. That's why you see these numbers right here. Yeah. What was the fastest lap? Gotta be 46.6, right? 7.25. Here is a 5.65. It's a 4.63. 4.63 might be the winner. Yep, right here. 4.63, where I lost it there. Hudson ran a 4.63, so we weren't even close to the best lap, about 0.3 off. But that's all right. That's B Fixed. We will take it and move on. So make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action from iRacing, especially this week. We're gonna have all sorts of stuff coming up with C Open, another B Fixed, and Pickup Cup towards the end of the week. So keep an eye out for those. But again, make sure you drop a like, sub. We also got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 NASCAR Dirt Daytona. This Saturday is NASCAR Dirt Daytona. Keep an eye out for that. Awesome to keep getting those videos out. So that's something to look forward to. But for tonight, that's gonna be it. Yeah, just disappointed. Hope we can come back better in the next one. Until next time. Bye.